to tell or not to tell people whether or not you live in your van. Coming up right after this. No, I'm just kidding. I told people, I ended up telling everybody, and some people kind of knew, some people figured it out, some people I just kind of had to. And now in hindsight, I wish nobody knew anything. And my circumstances are a little bit different. I am unlegally divorced. We're broken up, and I'm still very much involved with the family. I'm just involved with the family. The mother calls me all the time. The sister-in-law calls me all the time. Me and the sister-in-law are like very good friends. I was living with her for a while, her and her niece, or my niece, I guess, I don't know. And me and the wife were friends for a while. It was all bizarre shit. And now in hindsight with all that, I'm not talking to the wife anymore. It's been about a month. And I wish nobody knew, you know? I mean, she's fine. She can know. But everybody else, no. But I wish nobody knew. I wish nobody knew my business. I wish it was just my business and nobody knew that business. And it was my secret. And I was just living totally stealth in the public and stealth to everybody that I knew. So this way, nobody has that real opportunity to kind of make judgments. Whether or not you hear the judgments, humans are humans, man. So no, in hindsight, I would not have told anybody. My parents live in Vegas, so no. And I live here by a choice. I live in the van by choice. There might be a small percentage where there's no choice, but it's definitely a choice to not want to struggle. So I'm born and raised in Boston, raised in Chelsea my whole life, lived in Lynn the last probably 10-ish years, I think. Moved to Las Vegas last year, so 2018, 10 months out of the year, I lived officially in Las Vegas. And I ended up coming back to Boston because I run my own heating and air conditioning business out here. I've done so for 15 years. I thought I could just move my advertising over there and start a new business and be good. It doesn't work that way. I would be basically like starting all over, like an apprenticeship almost kind of thing. Way too many, you know, if you want to do heating, you need a heating license. You want to do air conditioning, an air conditioning license. You want to do, you want to wire them up, you need a low voltage wiring license and a high voltage, like a lot of different things that we don't do out here. I wasn't going to do that. So I ended up working a 9-to-5 for a plumbing company, which is my first time since, oh my God, 2005, I think. So working a 9-to-5, but it's such a beautiful atmosphere and a beautiful city that, and blue, sunny blue skies every single day. It allows you to do that. For those of you that already live there and you don't understand, when you live on the East Coast and it's like cloudy every other day or raining every other day, depending on season, or snowing every other day or frigid every other day. No, plumbing, traffic, it doesn't work. But out there, it works psychologically, physically. It allows you to do it. Anyways, I had to come back to Boston. I came back 6 months ago. There was no way that, one, I was really in a financial power to get an apartment, like just come back and move into an apartment. So I came and moved in with a friend. But he lived pretty far away from where I need to be as far as job-wise, location, and stuff like that. And I ended up moving in. Well, she offered and she demanded, and I was doing like the hotel thing and kind of floating around and just trying to, for me, if I do a job, sometimes I can make $3,000 on one job in a day, right? Maybe 2 days worth of work, replacing an entire heating system in somebody's house. So as far as money goes, it's not really an issue in that regards, but in hindsight, to get to the point, I wish nobody knew. Me and the wife have broken up, and I haven't now, we were doing the friend thing, and I was being fake and shit to myself and to everybody else. And then I came up with the fact that I am mad as hell that I am divorced at 44, and I'm even in the situation, and so on and so on, and she's 40 and I'm 40. It's just so bizarre to me that I am mad. I've recognized that I am angry, and I am accepting that. I am angry, and I need to deal with it, and I need to let it go. But now, in hindsight, because of all that, I wish nobody knew my business. I wish people wondered what I was doing. My parents can know, you know, they're old, they're in Vegas, whatever. But even so, I could tell them, no, I'm in a, you know, small studio, whatever. I don't have to tell them I'm in a van, you know? And I'm just waiting to get enough money where I can just hit the road and kind of, I mean, I can now, but, you know, at least a small road trip, which I probably will do this week. But other than that, no, I wouldn't tell anybody. I just wouldn't. But then again, if I'm still local and I'm running into people and, you know, it just makes an odd situation. If you feel free that you told everybody and they know, regardless of what their thoughts about it are, but at the same time, if they don't know, there's no thoughts whatsoever. So that's my theory on telling people about living in a van, or how I went about it telling people living in a van. Now, if I went to everything in detail, like I was with the wife hanging out in the van, and then the mother came by, and then she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" You know, we made up a story. I'm working for a customer. This is his van. He wants me to install all this stuff for him, and you know, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, and that's exactly what happened. And then I was living with the sister-in-law, and then I moved out of there, and I didn't tell her. I told her I got some commercial space, bartered with a customer of mine, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she kind of had her ideas on what it was. I don't know. But in hindsight, no. None of them would know anything. They wouldn't know my business. They wouldn't really know my whereabouts, you know. No. I like to be private. And I don't think anybody should know. Not when you're living in a van. Because humans are still humans. It doesn't matter if they're friends and family and all that. There are those handful of people in your life. You know, it could be one throughout the history of your life. It could be 5 every single day of your life. But there's always going to be that one person who, no matter what, doesn't matter. It's good, you know? And some of us don't have that, and some of us do. But even then, I still think humans are humans, and they still have their judgments, and everybody lives in the norm. And the norm is have an apartment, have a house, have a family, all that stuff, right? So if you're not living in the norm, you're a weirdo. So I don't want to be seen as a weirdo. I don't want to give people that power. So no, I would not have told anybody. Going back in time, you know, rewind 6 weeks, whatever ago, 2 months ago, I don't know. Nope. Tell nobody nothing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, obviously subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers just because I want to. At 100 subscribers, you can make your own custom URL, like, you know, youtube.com the quest or whatever. But otherwise, until then, it's just a YouTube channel. So if you hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to try to make videos every single day. So far, I've been doing them. They've been a little bit sloppy, like clapping my hands and things like that. Now, normally I would take this video, put it into my computer, edit in Sony Vegas, chop out all the bullshit babble that I just did, and then add some music and, you know, some whatever, and then render it and upload it and add a thumbnail. I don't want to do that. I just want to be raw and uncut and just kind of make vlog style videos like this. And then when I have a thought, I'm going to put it on camera and you guys are going to hear it, and we'll just be one happy community. Anyways, thank you for watching. Peace.